you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Who are players again? I totally forget who our players are.
Well, one of them was Cashew, right?
Cashew. Okay, so you guys are tuning into iCup TV, week number 3. iCup Clinic Season 20, week number 3, between Disturbed Minds and SAS. And spawning the top and bottom right, it will be the Reds or Cashew, and then spawning the top left, it'll be Disturbed Minds, LML. Yeah. And we also have our caster, my fellow co-caster with us.
Yeah, that's me. My name is Wk.3, and I think I can provide a bit of input actually on these players. I mean, LML is kind of famous for creating the LML build, which is a version of it's a version of I think Forge Fast Expand kind of build, but it's very popular anyways, and it's a versus Z build. That's all I know. And then we have Cashew as well. I mean, Cashew is famous for his very unorthodox play, and he's also been playing around with other races and been playing as a race picker.
Oh yeah, has he?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's been fooling around with a lot of like 3 hatches before pool and stuff like that before. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we saw some really interesting play from him before in ISL, for example.
Oh, really?
If I remember correctly. I mean, I've watched a few games, so, you know. Well, let's see what he's doing now. He's sending out 2 drones.
Is he gonna...
No, he's just gonna expand and scout. All right. Okay, so he's going for a 12 edge. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly what he's gonna be doing, and map is Sniper's Ridge, if you couldn't tell, obviously speaking. And the only thing I just want to point out that you have these ridges which could play later on when there's Hydra or Dragoons going up these ramps, which can make for strategic positioning to where lurkers would be placed on them. And your third is a little kind of annoying to get to because there's 2 little areas over here. But a lot of times players will just take off one of the naturals of another expansion or the one that's the 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true. And there's something else to remember about these ridges is that except for the very unlucky map feature that always comes up when you try to make a symmetrical map, is that when you have these ridges, all the units that can shoot are always very powerful when you're on top. So not only lurkers are very powerful here, also dragoons can be quite the challenge if made properly.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very true fact here. And is he actually going to lose that drone right there?
No,
it will not. It will not. He's just going to be seeing a Forge Fast Expand. Is he going to go... Is he doing the +1 with Corsair timing against Zerg? I feel like he is. I feel like that's what he's going to be doing right now.
Yeah, and for some reason, Cashew... Yeah, he's taking his third directly with his 3rd hatchery, which is kind of ballsy.
Yeah.
And he's saying, let him live. Yeah, that's cute.
Oh,
so,
the drone. Okay, I see what the BM is.
No. He got away with his own
drone.
Yeah,
the drone got away. Yeah, it's still alive.
He killed a probe. That's pretty, it's pretty... And look at this poor probe.
Oh, where is he?
No, he didn't get caught.
But he will be getting a lot of links out. I just think the one thing that what we're going to have to see, LML just make sure that he doesn't slip up is, what's his name, Cashew. If the Corsair do get out, if he doesn't lose this game just straight up from Ling aggression, which could potentially happen as that's not a tight wall off, if the Corsair are able to reign free in the base, that could really do bad damage because he has taken the 3rd, and he's not really going to have his tech up, really, so he's going to have to get up an Evo chamber most likely if the Corsair do get up. But we're going to have a Ling run by happening in the natural right here. So, he's going to have to...
Yeah, this wall is not really good. It's missing a cannon, so... Yeah.
And he's going to try to block the Lings, but he's going to lose a lot of probes in the process right there. And not even getting the Zealot in there to do any kind of damage, though. And actually took a lot of just economic damage from those early games. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just focusing down all the probes and just heading on down to the main here. and there's really nothing LML can do about it. Something else that's interesting to see here is that, you know, even though CLaW was making some aggression, he didn't keep up with his macro properly. You could see that, you know, his gas was really running past its limit. Yeah. And, you know, he was passing 100 way before starting the lair. So...
yeah, he will be putting down another hatcher before this. So, but I don't think he really needs to worry about it that much due to his tech, because he's not... well, we're actually seeing Citadel actually coming up, so... I don't know, maybe you're going to try to sneak in a DT and third, but normally Overlords are there to spot them, so I don't really know what's the point of the Citadel.
Well, the Citadel is probably just to get out speed lots,
yeah.
You know, and head for that vulnerable third base. But
he's
the
going
problem
for fast
is...
Templar Archives, though, which is interesting.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right, well, you know, that's it might be a good idea. But the thing is that he hasn't scouted CLaW properly. So, I mean, if he would have scouted CLaW properly, he would have known that CLaW's made a lair. So CLaW's not going to go for a Hydra bust, and therefore an early, you know, Templar Archives is not going to be really necessary. Yeah. So CLaW is going for the nowadays standard 3-base Spire into 5-hatch Hydra, and you can see that he's putting down the Spire as well. Yeah, even though it's, as you can see, it's fairly delayed.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no question about it. I think when that early game aggression that normally happens, sometimes the tech is just normally delayed by 30, 45 seconds in the total in-game time. So it's normally standard timing doesn't normally apply in that regards.
Well, I care to disagree on that one actually, because
okay, fine, okay.
Well, the thing is that, you know, when you're looking at it this way, it's like the only thing he needs to do to at least start his lair is just like press the key 5 and then press L, and that's something that, you know, somebody of CLaW's caliber should at least be able to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a solid player, even though he's more like the tricky style of player, more than a solid macro style or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's understandable. I think when you're making a lot more like units.
Look at those DTs. Look at them.
Oh man.
But you know, it's not gonna matter if he just like runs by.
Yeah. It's
like
not,
oh, the double Stargate going down.
And he's gonna scout that too, but I think the Spiral is gonna be well before it's done, and he's gonna be taking that 4th base at the 3 o'clock. So things are not looking in LML's favor right now, and DT should be able to clean up the lanes eventually speaking, but I don't really know what actually the point of DTs are. Like, I don't feel like that's like the right call right now, just because like they're just not good against Lings in general, and there's gonna be Overlords like all over the air. Over every base,
and now the Muta switch is coming, and you know, there's really, you know, the typical way to use Mutas is to snipe High Templar, but there's really, you know, because of all this delay, there's really no High Templar out, and you can also see that there's no Corsairs out. So this is not going LML's way at all. He's throwing down some panic cannons in his main as well. And the Mutas are heading right that way.
And I think there's going to be, the Muta stacks are going to be like too good, especially if they just start firing the cannon right there, which all the main base probes are going to have to evacuate if he's not paying attention to them right now, which I don't know why he's not doing it. And he's going to be target firing the Corsair, which it will make its way out of there, but the cannon will go away, and he's just going to transfer up these probes, or he's just going to let them all get foddered and just let them die, but anyway.
Yeah, this is GG right here, actually. Something to note, too, that was kind of interesting by CLaW to do, is that when he was attacking the cannon, he had one really damaged Muta, and he moved it away from the cannon to make it survive, and then he moved it back in. That's, you know, it's something you seldom see when people are actually playing with their Hydras, you know, spread and not stacked.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's taking out the Nexus, and this guy's just not GGing. Come on, LML. What the hell?
Well, I think he did. If you're not sure if you quite realize, but he did deny the 4th, coming up with the DT and Zealot over there on the 3rd, or the 4th, excuse me. So, but he still has a 4 base here and a 1 basing Protoss. I'm not quite sure what he can really do with 2 Corsairs. There's the GG by LML, and great game anyway. But that's what you have to know about scouting information, and not go DTs and PVZ.
Yeah, that's true.
And think we'll go on to game number 2. Either he's going to be with me or he's not, but we'll find out sooner or later. Guys, thanks for watching. ICUP TV. Peace.